said I was the only one underneath the fading sun. Held my face like I was gold, made me feel less alone. You painted forever in my eyes with every soft and sweet goodbye. I didn't see the truth unfold, I only heard the love you sold. Now every promise sounds like rain falling on my window pane. I trusted every word you said, now they echo in my head. Beautiful lies you told, wrapped me up and left me cold. You made heartbreak look like home, then disappeared and let me go. I believed your gentle voice, like I never had a choice. You were warm but you were cruel, and I was so in love with you. Beautiful lies you told still hurt more than the truth. You said you'd never walk away, but your heart was already gone that day. You kissed me like you meant to stay, then turned our love into yesterday. I still remember every line, every baby, you'll be fine. But I was breaking in your arms while you were hiding all your scars. Now I sleep beside regret, trying hard just to forget. But your words still pull me close, like the ghost I miss the most. Beautiful lies you told, wrapped me up and left me cold. You made heartbreak look like home, then disappeared and let me go. I believed your gentle voice, like I never had a choice. You were warm but you were cruel, and I was so in love with you. Beautiful lies you told still hurt more than the truth. Maybe I loved the story more than who you really were. Maybe I held the pretty parts and ignored how much it hurt. Maybe I knew deep down inside your forever had an end, but I kept dancing with the damage just to feel your love again. Beautiful lies you told still live inside my soul. Every promise, every touch made me need you way too much. Now I'm learning how to breathe without the dream you gave to me. You were heaven for a while, but hell was hiding in your smile. Beautiful lies you told made me lose the girl I knew. Beautiful lies you told still hurt more than the truth. I don't hate you like I should, because your lies once felt so good. Now I'm crying in the cold for beautiful lies you told. We called it passion when we burned too bright, fighting in the car at the end of the night. You'd slam the door, I'd cry in the rain, then run back to you like I needed the pain. You knew my weakness, I knew your pride. We kept our secrets sleeping side by side. Every I love you came with a scar. We already breaking before we got far. We kissed like fire, we loved like war. Kept saying sorry, then hurting more. We toxic from start, but I still gave you my heart. We were poison in the dark, calling it a spark. I should've walked away, but I stayed where it hurt. Held you like a heaven while you dragged me through the dirt. Now I'm crying in the damage, trying to heal every part. We toxic from start. We toxic from start. You made me jealous just to feel in control. I made you guilty just to keep you close. We both said things we couldn't take back, then slept in the silence with our hearts turning black. Your hands felt safe, but your words cut deep. I lost myself trying to make you need me. Love shouldn't feel like begging to breathe, but I was too afraid to leave. We kissed like fire, we loved like war. I kept forgiving, you kept wanting more. We toxic from start, but I still gave you my heart. We were poison in the dark, calling it a spark. I should've walked away, but I stayed where it hurt. Held you like a heaven while you dragged me through the dirt. Now I'm crying in the damage, trying to heal every part. We toxic from start. We toxic from start. Maybe we were lonely, maybe we were broken, maybe love was just a word we used when nothing else was spoken. Maybe I confused the chaos with feeling wanted in your arms. Maybe you confused my sadness with another place to home. I don't hate you, but I hate what we became. Two hearts destroying each other and still calling it fate. We toxic from start, and it tore me apart. We were drowning in the dark, still reaching for a spark. I should've saved myself, but I kept choosing you, even when your love was the blade I ran into. Now I'm leaving with the pieces of a tired, broken heart. We toxic from start. We toxic from start. No more crying in your shadow, no more bleeding for your name. We toxic from start, and love should never feel this way. I loved you in the silence when your heart was far away. I held on to the little things you forgot to say. I made excuses for your coldness, called it just a bad day. But every time I reached for you, you slowly pulled away. I gave you all my softness, you gave me sleepless nights. I kept trying to save us while you kept imitating my life. Loving you was hard, but leaving you is harder. You broke my little heart, that made me feel like the start of every fight, every tear, every lonely midnight scar. I stayed because I loved you, but loving you was hard. Loving you was hard, like breathing underwater, like holding broken glass and calling it forever. I gave you every part, but you still felt so far. I lost myself completely because loving you was hard. You never meant to hurt me, that's what I used to believe. But every sorry sounded empty when you kept watching me bleed. I learned to cry quietly so you wouldn't feel the weight of all the pain you gave me and all the love I couldn't hate. I wanted you to choose me without me having to beg, but I was always waiting for the love I never had. Loving you was hard, but leaving you is harder. You broke my little heart, that made me feel like the start of every fight, every tear, every lonely midnight scar. I stayed because I loved you, but loving you was hard. Loving you was hard, like breathing underwater, like holding broken glass and calling it forever. I gave you every part, but you still felt so far. I lost myself completely because loving you was hard. Maybe I was too patient, maybe you were too gone. Maybe I kept dancing to a love that had no song. Maybe I confused the hurting with something deep and true. Maybe the hardest part of loving was knowing I should leave you. Loving you was hard, but I did it with my whole heart. Even when you left me lonely, even when I fell apart, I kept hoping you would notice all the ways I tried to stay. But love should not feel heavy every single day. Loving you was hard, like winter with no shelter, like praying for a sunrise in a storm that lasts forever. I gave you all my heart, but you still felt so far. I'm tired of breaking slowly because loving you was hard. I don't hate you, I'm just tired of carrying every scar. You were easy to love once, but loving you was hard. I should have seen the warning in your smile, the kind of beautiful that only stays a while. You touched my hand like you could make me whole, then left your fingerprints across my soul. I gave you all the softness I had left. You gave me nights nights I still cannot forget. I called it love, but now I understand. Some fires feel like heaven in your hands. You didn't break me all at once. You did it slow with gentle cuts, and I kept bleeding just to stay close to the one who walked away. Loving you was fatal, but I held on anyway. You were the sweetest danger, dressed up like a saving grace. I let you in too deeply, now I can't pull you out. You were the kiss that stole my breath, the love that left me without a heart that knows how to survive, a reason to feel alive. Loving you was fatal, and I'm still dying inside. I hear your name and everything goes still, like my body remembers what my mind never will. I try to sleep, but dreams bring you back. We're in the face of everything I lack. You said forever like it wasn't a crime, then disappear with every piece of mine. Now I'm pretending I can stand the pain while drowning quietly in your remains. You didn't leave me clean and free, you left your shadow over me. And every time I try to heal, I miss the wound because it's real. Loving you was fatal, but I held on anyway. You were the sweetest danger, dressed up like a saving grace. I let you in too deeply, now I can't pull you out. You were the kiss that stole my breath, the love that left me without a heart that knows how to survive, a reason to feel alive. Loving you was fatal, and I'm still dying inside. If I had known the ending, would I still choose the start? Would I still run toward the lightning just to feel your arms? Maybe I was lonely, maybe you were cruel, maybe I mistook the poison for something beautiful. Loving you was fatal, but I called it destiny. You were the kind of heartbreak that looked like home to me. I gave you every heartbeat, now silence fills my chest. You were the love I wanted most, and the one I should have left. I'm trying to recover, but I don't know where to begin. 'Cause loving you was fatal, and I do it all again. You are my sweetest ending, my beautiful regret. I survived your goodbye, but I haven't lived since then. Loving you was fatal, and I'm not over it yet. The bed feels colder than it used to be, like winter found a home beside me. I reach across the empty space, still hoping I might find your face. Your pillow keeps the shape of you, like it's waiting for the truth, that you're not coming back tonight. And I'm still breaking in the quiet. I miss the way your hands could calm the storm in me. down to nothing where your arms used to be. I'm missing your warm touch, missing you too much, missing how you held me when the world felt rough. Now the nights are long and the silence cuts. I'm still here alone, missing your warm touch. I try to close my eyes, but my heart wakes up, reaching for a love that already gave up. You were my safe place, now I'm not enough. I'm still here alone, missing your warm touch. I wear your sweater when the rain comes down, but it doesn't feel like you somehow. It's just a ghost I can't let go, a little warmth that hurts me slow. I still remember your sleepy voice, how love felt soft without a choice. Now every morning feels so wide without your hand reaching for mine. I miss the way your heartbeat used to help me breathe. Now the room is full of memories that won't stop touching me. I'm missing your warm touch, missing you too much, missing how you held me when the world felt rough. Now the nights are long and the silence cuts. I'm still here alone, missing your warm touch. I try to close my eyes, but my heart wakes up, reaching for a love that already gave up. You were my safe place, now I'm not enough. I'm still here alone, missing your warm touch. Maybe someday I won't need the memory of your skin. Maybe someday I'll forget the warmth I'm sleeping in. But tonight I'm just a body with a heart that feels too cold, trying not to call you, trying to let go. I'm missing your warm touch and the way you loved me once, before the goodbye came, before we turned to dust. I miss your arms around me when the dark became too much. Now I'm crying in the cold, missing your warm touch. I try to move on slowly, but the pain still wakes me up. Every empty night reminds me I still miss your love. You were my safe place, now I'm not enough. I'm still here alone, missing your warm touch. The bed feels colder now, the room feels twice as much of everything I lost, missing your warm touch. I used to wait with my phone face up, counting every minute like it meant too much. One little light in the midnight blue could pull me right back in. I'm missing you. You'd say, are you awake? Like nothing changed, like you didn't leave me drowning in your name. And I replied too fast, heart open again, pretending we were lovers, not almost friends. But I'm tired of being your lonely hour, your almost love, your afterthought flower. I can't keep breaking just because you're bored. I won't be waiting by the phone anymore. No more late texts, no more I miss you at 2 a.m. No more pretending that we can go back to where we began. No more soft lies, no more crying when you disappear. No more hoping you still love me every time your name appears. I loved you too much, but I have to choose myself next. No more late texts. You never called when the sun was high, only when the dark made you feel empty inside. I was your comfort, your quiet place, but never the one you chose in the day. I gave you chances I couldn't afford, kept opening windows, you kept closing doors. Now every message feels like a scar from someone near who still feels far. And I'm tired of reading between your lines, trying to find love you already denied. If you wanted me, you'd be here for real, not hiding behind our midnight feels. No more late texts, no more I miss you at 2 a.m. No more pretending that we can go back to where we began. No more soft lies, no more crying when you disappear. No more hoping you still love me every time your name appears. I loved you too much, but I have to choose myself next. No more late texts. Maybe I'll shake when I see your name. Maybe my heart will beg me to stay. Maybe I'll type out I'll miss you too, then delete the part that runs to you. Because healing starts with one small no, one silent phone, one letting go. One night I don't fall apart just because you touch my heart. No more late texts, no more breaking for your lonely hands. No more forgiving what my heart can't understand. No more waiting for a love that never stayed. No more giving you the power to ruin another day. I loved you too much, but I'm done losing myself next. No more late texts. No more late texts. No more late texts. No more late texts. If you write me tonight, I won't answer again. You had all of my heart, but this is where it ends. No more late texts. You came back with sorry in your eyes, like one more word could make it right. But I've cried through too many nights, waiting for your heart to realize. I used to pray you'd change your mind, that you would meet me halfway sometime. But love kept falling through your hands, and I got tired of trying to understand. There was a time I would have stayed if you had asked me not to go. But you waited until I broke to tell me what I needed to know. but you never cared when it was enough. You held my heart like something spare, and look surprised when nothing's there. I wanted flowers, you gave me rain. I wanted comfort, you gave me pain. Now your regret is at my door, but I don't live there anymore. There was a girl who would've run back into your arms again, but she got lost inside the hurt, and I don't know where she went. It's too late for fixing, too late for one more try, too late to hold me after all the times you watched me cry. I gave you every warning, I gave you every chance, but you only saw me leaving when I finally couldn't stand. Now the damage is too deep, and the silence is too loud. You wanna save us now, but I don't know how. It's too late for fixing. I already fell apart. Maybe if you loved me sooner, maybe if you helped me then, maybe if your sorry came before I reached the end, maybe we could still be something. Maybe I could still believe, but you can't heal a heart after teaching it to leave. It's too late for fixing, too late to turn around, too late to say you need me when I'm buried underground. From every lonely evening, every promise that you broke, every time I begged for love and you answered me with cold. I wish I could forgive you, I wish this didn't hurt, but some broken things stay broken, no matter what they're worth. It's too late for fixing, too late to restart. You finally want my love, but I already lost my heart. So don't ask me to come back, don't ask me to forget. You had all of me once, but you didn't love me then. It's too late for fixing, and I'm too tired to pretend. I packed your sweater in a paper bag, but I kept the one old photograph, the one where we were laughing in the rain, before love learned how to turn into pain. I told myself I'd be okay tonight, that I could sleep without your side, but every shadow looks like you, and every silence tells the truth. I know we're over, I know it's time, but my heart keeps holding what my hands left behind. It's hard to say goodbye when I still love you deep inside, when every tear I try to hide still knows exactly where you are. It's hard to let you go when you were all I used to know. I'm trying to be strong alone, but I'm breaking in the dark. I wish goodbye. I just stare alone at all the words I never sent, and all the places that we went. I hear you laughing, little things in coffee cups and silver rings. I hate the way the memories stay, like they don't know you walked away. I know I should move forward, I know I should be free, but the life I'm trying to build still has you haunting me. It's hard to say goodbye when I still love you deep inside, when every tear I try to hide still knows exactly where you are. It's hard to let you go when you were all I used to know. I'm trying to be strong alone, but I'm breaking in the dark. I wish goodbye could feel less cruel. I wish my heart could leave with you, but every breath still asks me why. It's so hard to say goodbye. Maybe love is not enough when holding on becomes too much. Maybe we were meant to end, even if I miss my best friend. Maybe someday I'll understand why forever left my hands, but tonight I'm on the floor, still loving what is mine no more. It's hard to say goodbye when your ghost is still beside me, when the future feels so empty, and the past still feels like home. It's hard to close the door on the one I wanted more. I keep pretending I'm healing, but I'm scared of being alone. I wish goodbye could feel less cruel. I wish my heart could leave with you, but every breath still asks me why. So hard to say goodbye. So I whisper through the pain while the tears fall from my eyes. I know I have to let you go, but it's hard to say goodbye. You stood beside the kitchen doorway with nothing left to say. The coffee on the table had already turned to gray. I watched your fingers find your jacket like they knew what I could not, that love was lying there between us, cold and tired from all we lost. I wanted one more reason, I wanted one last fight, but you just looked right through me like I was already goodbye. So you walk away in silence, leave me drowning in the sound of every word you never gave me, falling heavy to the ground. No door slam, no crying, no anger in your eyes, just the quiet of an ending and a love that learned to die. prayer. Your side of the closet stood empty, but your ghost stayed in the room. Every hanger looked like heartbreak, every shadow looked like you. I keep asking empty corners what I did, where we went wrong, but silence never answers. It just keeps holding on. So you walk away in silence, leave me drowning in the sound of every word you never gave me, falling heavy to the ground. No door slam, no crying, no anger in your eyes, just the quiet of an ending and a love that learned to die. You walk away in silence, and I break without a voice. I lose you in the quiet, like I never had a choice. Maybe goodbye is softer when the heart is already gone. Maybe you stopped loving me long before you moved on. But I would rather feel the thunder than this peaceful kind of pain. At least the storm would tell me something real still remained. You walk away in silence, like our love was never allowed, like I was just a chapter you could close without a sound. I stand inside the doorway with the tears I cannot hide, watching all my forever disappear into the night. You walk away in silence and leave the truth behind. Let the quiet hurt me deeper than your goodbye ever might. So I'll turn off the hallway light and let the darkness in. Some endings do not break the walls, they only break within. You walk away in silence, and I'm still listening. I learned to hide the shaking in my hands, to smile like everything went as we planned. I say I'm fine when people ask me how, but I don't even know the truth right now. The room is quiet, but my heart is loud. I break apart when no one is around. Your name still hurts behind my teeth, like every word you never said to me. I don't scream, I don't call, I just stare at the wall and let the midnight pull me down. I'm crying with no sound, tears falling to the ground. Nobody hears the way I'm breaking, nobody sees the pain I'm faking. I'm lost but still around, a ghost inside this house. I smile when people come around, then cry when they walk out. I'm crying with no sound. I keep your memory folded in my chest, like loving you was something I could rest. But every night it so gently like it wasn't cruel, and I still blame myself for losing you. I don't beg, I don't fight, I just disappear at night into the pain I never say out loud. I'm crying with no sound, tears falling to the ground. Nobody hears the way I'm breaking, nobody sees the pain I'm faking. I'm lost but still around, a ghost inside this house. I smile when people come around, then cry when they walk out. I'm crying with no sound. I'm crying with no sound. Maybe silence is my language now. Maybe hurting taught me how to keep the storm beneath my skin and never let the thunder in. Maybe someday I'll be free from the love that buried me, but tonight I fall apart quietly inside my heart. I'm crying with no sound, still trying not to drown. Nobody knows how long I've waited for the heart I lost to make it. I'm tired of acting proud, I'm lonely in the crowd. I smile like I'm okay somehow, then break when lights go out. I'm crying with no sound, no one turns around, no one hears me now. I'm crying